What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Playmaker Pod. I'm your host, Isaac. This is co-host, Joseph. We're going to get started with the NBA from Wednesday night. Probably the most interesting game, if I'm being honest, for the both of us. And that was the Dallas Mavericks going against Philadelphia, taking on the 76ers last night. And not gonna lie, it was a really competitive game.
It was like in the last 5 minutes of the game too. Not even like the beginning of the fourth.
Dallas
it was like
led.
basically the
Every
end of the
time
game.
I looked at it, Dallas was leading.
So,
they were leading up until the fourth quarter, when everything always seems to fall apart for us. So yeah, and then it rains and it pours. And Philadelphia just kept on going and going and going. And not to make an excuse, but I mean, it's like it felt like every single call was going Philadelphia's way there towards the end.
Threes. He was nice.
And Dallas never really got back into it.
Anthony Melton was hitting a couple threes.
So that was unfortunate for me. Joseph's really happy about that, though.
Missing from three. Embiid really didn't have to do it. He got 25, 9, and 3. It wasn't really one of his best outlines, but still pretty good. And then Tyrese Maxey, 22 points. Harden really didn't have to do much in the scoring department. He had 15 points, 12 assists, 4 rebounds. But yeah, and then on Dallas' side, it was Kyrie and Luka both had. Well, Kyrie had 23, Luka had 24, 9, 10, and 8. Tim Hardaway had 21. But yeah, Sixers really got they pulled away late in this game. Their bench is also really good. The last couple of games, the bench has been horrible, and the bench decided to finally show up today. I also saw Kyrie was getting heckled by a fan earlier in the game. That was funny. He was arguing with the ref. Yeah, he's trying to kick that fan out too. Yeah, I guess so. But Philly, they got a much needed win because they lost 3 in a row.
That's not surprising. I was expecting that.
Phoenix, and then they lost to Denver. So
just trying to get
it was a much needed win. But yeah, they finally got back fully healthy. I also want to talk about something though real quick. I want to talk about PJ Tucker because PJ Tucker, when he doesn't score a single point, we have like a 89% winning percentage. So it's pretty funny. Yeah. I think he has the highest plus minus in the NBA though. It's like I forgot what it was. It was like in the 80s or something. It's like super fucking high. It's like
when he doesn't score a single point.
It's like super fucking high. He doesn't.
Oh boy.
It's because of his defense, basically, and his rebounding.
What is it? You know what it is? Oh god! In the 80s.
Yeah, he had 2 points yesterday. He had 6 rebounds, so it wasn't. That's basically what he's brought in to do, though.
And it's funny because he doesn't even.
Yeah, he's basically brought in to be the Patrick Beverley, basically, and he's way better than Patrick Beverley. Even though Patrick Beverley scores more,
they go crazy.
I think PJ Tucker is still more valuable than Patrick Beverley. So, yeah, Niang actually.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I do like from the Mavs side, well, kinda, not really. I mean, was Dwight Powell only getting 10 minutes? I saw JaVale McGee got some time too, but he barely did anything, if I'm being honest. He got some time there towards the end of the game. I don't know what the hell they were doing with their centers. Wood got 12 minutes, McGee got 6 minutes, and Powell got 10 minutes. It looks like they were just trying to run small most of the time. They had Maxi Kleber 25 minutes off the bench. Actually, Dallas ran a pretty interesting lineup yesterday. Normally, they'd start Josh Green at small forward. And then Reggie Bullock at power forward. Dwight Powell at center. Yesterday, they started Tim Hardaway Jr. at the small forward. Yeah, they had a pretty small lineup yesterday. Actually, you know what they've been doing? They've been starting Kleba and Powell. So it'll be like Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Kleba, and Powell. This one, they went completely away from that. Kleba and Josh Green both came off the bench this game. So pretty interesting lineup there.
So,
and I guess Kleba was playing center for most of the time. Well, yeah, because I don't know if they know what they're doing with their centers at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, like at least Powell
Yeah, it
only
didn't
got
make
10
sense.
minutes, but then I
But
see Christian Wood's minutes, and
yeah,
then
I
he
don't.
he only
It
got like
wasn't really gonna
12 as
matter because I
well.
don't think any of these
And
dudes
then
were.
I remember seeing JaVale
I think
McGee play, and then
Jason
it
Kidd
turns out
just
he only
decided not
got
to play any
6
of the
minutes.
centers
So I'm
because
like, what the hell is going on over here?
he wanted. Yeah, yeah, because it's not like Cleveland's gonna be. Well, I guess Wood would probably be the best scorer, but they didn't
They
play
weren't
him.
gonna stop him.
But it doesn't seem like they value Wood that much though.
Just get some more scoring out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Oh, yeah, he should probably just walk in free agency, if I'm being honest, bro. I would walk if I was him. I don't know why he was so happy to be in Dallas after the trade deadline. He was like, I'm pretty sure he went up to like Nico Harrison, the GM, and Mark Cuban, and told him that he didn't want to get traded from Dallas. But now
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he wants
you guys, especially if you
he
guys
wants
miss the
to
playoffs
leave
too.
right about
That's
now.
gonna be
When he's not
tough.
winning and he's not getting minutes. I mean, it's like, why would you want to stay there? At least on the Rockets, you weren't winning, but you were getting your points up. I'd say it's really annoying too because they were up the entire game too. They were up the entire game. It would be like a 7-point lead, and then at one point they were up by 12 going into the half. And
then
they just can't hold on to it. I don't know what the hell they start doing in the fourth quarter. I saw in the last minute Dallas is trying to get back into the game, and then Luka, he just drives right into Joel Embiid and expects nothing to happen. Yeah, exactly. Like, he didn't want to kick it out or anything. Like, I could tell he was like very frustrated with the rest of his team at that point because he had kicked it out to like Reggie Bullock and Josh Green. I'm pretty sure that Maxi Kleba, they had taken like 3 straight threes before, and they just bricked all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Luka was pissed off with the rest of the team. Right, he didn't even want to pass.
Yeah, that was
and he would rather drive it straight into
the game
Joel Embiid.
not the Maxi. What's his name?
And Melton. If you watch the game, you saw how that turned out.
Part of it was like passing it
pretty
out
much
to
the same thing that would happen if anybody
so.
decided to run straight into Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Niang was actually surprising because he's like a wishy-washy type of player. Not from his 3-point efficiency. Yeah, just like it was good games because he doesn't. Sometimes he has games where he doesn't really do much. Where he gets like 1 3, but he misses like 2 or 3. So yeah, actually a good game for him. Yeah, he's one of the guys that doesn't play defense, but he has offense.
This is one of his good games.
He's like average defender. He's not that bad. It's not like Thibault. Thibault's like a great defender, but he's fucking terrible at offense. If he was just average at offense, he'd be fine. But he's not. So, yeah. Yeah, at least Niang is like a good shooter, like an average defender. He's not a terrible defender. He's average, so it's not like, yeah. So, yeah, they can.
Yeah, he can't even be average. Yeah, no, this dude's got zero offensive game in his arsenal, bro.
Yeah, they play the Toronto Raptors on Friday, so hopefully that's a win. They always struggle with Toronto.
They could use them for something.
We'll talk about the preview later. All right, so we can talk about the next game. Probably the next game. I want to talk about the Clippers and Bulls game because it was a vintage Russell Westbrook game last night. He had like 26 points at halftime. He slowed down in the second half of the game, but he had a pretty good win. They beat the Grizzlies 141. Yeah, it's 132. Westbrook had 36 points, led the team in scoring, 10 assists, 4 rebounds. He actually had 2 turnovers only, so it's actually pretty good. Usually when I see a 10 assists, he usually has like 7 turnovers, so it's fine.
Vintage Westbrook.
Actually, no. Actually, the scoring came off the bench mostly. What's his name? Bones Island has 20 points off the bench with 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Yeah, Robert Covington. Robert Covington didn't miss a 3. Yeah, it was one of those games where he wasn't going to miss. He only missed 1 field goal. So, yeah, it's pretty.
Robert Covington.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. I don't think. Oh damn! They were both out. That was a tough loss.
Every time I see Roko's stat line, he always has like 20 minutes and 0 points and something like that. He actually started to score this game. Kawhi Leonard and PG are out.
Yeah.
I was expecting PG because didn't he mess up his leg recently? I was expecting PG, but
I saw Tyron
Kawhi,
Nicholas Batum's going to play. They're going to start the rest of the season, so.
But
he can't be
guess
that
not.
bad.
Or started Terrence Mann and Nicholas Batum.
I don't think he's that bad.
How good is Nicholas Batum still, bro? Why the hell is he starting?
I don't think he's that bad. I think he's still usable.
For real?
Yeah,
Is
but
he
he's a
that good or
43%
what?
shooter. It's pretty good.
To me, he's like on the Kevin Love level. Well, at least what I would think.
Yeah, I think he's.
He
I don't
puts
think
up
he's
6 points a
either.
game, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist.
That's a Kevin Love's issue.
I guess, yeah. He's 34 years old right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Paul George, they said he'll be back by the playoffs at least. So.
Oh, yeah, that's a big difference between them, though. Yeah, it's a big difference between them. Yeah. Kevin Love is big-time defensive liability.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad to say that Eric Gordon looks like he's washed. Yeah, he had a nice game yesterday, but it just looked like he's...
So I wouldn't be too worried about the Clippers right now. Yeah, especially with this win too. That was a pretty good win to keep them up in contention.
Yeah, I just have a connection to him though because of the Rockets. But actually, he's been a 45% 3-point shooter with them, so not terrible. But I remember the years when he was with the Rockets. Yeah,
just like one of his only good games in the Clippers.
Yeah, I remember his first year in Houston. He got 6th man of the year and he averaged like 19 points. So yeah, that was a good year. Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, it's still valuable to have it.
It's so valuable for the.
But I mean, you're not getting the same Eric Gordon you got in Houston,
Jackson
though.
Jr. Or Desmond Bane didn't play either, so it was really just John Morant and the bench. Like Dylan Brooks had a good game, but he's a part of the bench, so doesn't he come off the bench? No, he might be a starter. I don't know. Yeah, he's a starter. Yeah, but more than likely he's like a role player type of guy. So
damn.
It was still John Morant with the role players, basically. Yeah, because none of these it was Luke Kennard was the third best player probably yesterday. So
I'm pretty sure he's a starter.
Yeah, I didn't know that Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bane didn't play, so that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have just. I was surprised. I mean, it's
kind of even.
I would have been more surprised though if they had
still playing without Kawhi and
they lost.
PG. Pretty much like Westbrook versus Morant, and somehow Westbrook ended up getting the better of that one.
Aldama, I have no idea who that is. He actually had 17 points though, so he actually had a pretty good game. Can't shit on him, but don't know who that is.
And they still
Kenny
lost.
Lofton's playing. That's how you know. Kenny Lofton's like super overweight to play right now, so it's like, yeah, that's how you know. He had to play. Yeah, he's pretty fat. Probably fatter than Zion. I know he's definitely fatter than Zion. Yeah, he's definitely. Oh, not that fat.
He's super overweight.
Yeah, no, that's like super fat. I don't think you'd be able to be in the NBA for that fat. To be honest with you, but you probably should look up how fat he is.
How much do you think he weighs? Over 300.
Fucking okay. His name.
Damn.
275 pounds.
Yeah. Well, maybe like 275.
Yeah, actually, Zion's heavy right now. He's 284.
I don't know how much Zion weighs right now.
That has to be muscle because I remember I saw pictures of him. He looked jacked.
Like when he
didn't look like he was
came out of the draft, he was like 270 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know if he's even coming back.
He's got heavier.
He said silent last week.
Damn.
It was last week. Last week, this report came out last week. I'm reading it right now. It says that
he's huge.
He'll be out for at least 2 more weeks.
There's still no timetable for his return.
So maybe he comes back next week, which is basically, yeah.
He's gonna try to do that same BS that he did last year. What? Next week, right before the playoffs. The play-in, because they still got to get into the playoffs,
that was Ben Simmons.
Yeah, watch him try to do that same BS last year.
I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons pulled that shit too.
What if it's a 7-game series and I was going to come back in Game 7 and really take them by surprise. That was Zion. Yeah, because remember they got taken out in
I know they
6
can make the
by
playoffs.
the
They have a
Suns.
pretty good chance.
And so I
They
remember
won
Chris
like
Paul
5 games
saying,
in a row.
if we would have gone to
Yeah.
Game 7, then I would have came back and really surprised them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They got a good shot. Yeah, they're in the play-in right now. Even though they take that loss to the Warriors, they've still been holding themselves up lately. I'd say they got a 5-game winning streak. It really helps them out.
Yeah, so
One thing I wanted to talk about real quickly. This isn't related to the game or the Pelicans or anything, but Sacramento finally clinched their first playoff win since 2006 is what it turns out. 2006. They
it's
got
been
their
tough,
first playoff
tough
berth.
16 years.
So congratulations
around
to
there.
Sacramento and their
So,
fans. It's been
finally get back to the playoffs.
it's been a long
They have
road
a
for
pretty
them.
decent
I can
chance
only
because the
imagine
West
what
is
their
open.
fans have been through
It's not
all
like
this
anybody's
time.
a favorite. So it would be a surprise to me still if they made it to the finals, but that would be a surprise still to me. But they have a chance. It's not like they don't have a chance because none of these teams.
Not really.
Yeah.
The Kings in the finals,
Even when it's a top tier market, people really don't watch the finals still because it's not like same. It's not really the same as the fucking.
Imagine the
Super Bowl.
NBA if it's like the Kings versus the Bucks or something
Oh, yeah,
like
the Lakers,
that.
yeah.
Like two
But last year, the Celtics
random
and the
markets.
Warriors, those are two of the biggest franchises. I'm pretty sure their ratings were down last year. So, yeah, nobody cares about basketball as much
Tell
as
me
they
if
do
the
other sports.
Lakers didn't get into the finals,
Because I know
everybody
football,
would be watching
baseball
it.
really they don't care about baseball anymore. And football is like the king in America, for sure.
It was actually down.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said they just don't watch it. It's probably because of the 7-game series. Some people, like casuals, aren't going to be interested in watching the whole 7 games.
But I mean, the final. I mean, there's no football going
Yeah.
on when the time the finals go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless LeBron was in it though. Either LeBron,
Yeah.
the Lakers alone,
that
just
probably
like
would
as a
have to
standalone with or without
be-
LeBron.
Yeah, but sadly,
They'll probably bring in viewers.
I really don't see the Lakers. Well,
That
maybe the
might be
Lakers
it.
could do it.
Yeah,
I'd be
those are
surprised.
like the two
Who do they play in
main
the first
like
round?
crazy
They
attractions.
would have to play Denver in the first round right now. Yeah. Those two teams are more complete. Even though I see Lakers fans being delusional all the time, but yeah. Yeah, they like to
I
say...
don't think so.
They like to say... I don't really think Anthony Davis... I keep on hearing them say that they have two top 10 players. They're not two top 10 anymore. I don't really see Anthony Davis as top 10. But... And there's... Yeah.
Even though you see him being delusional. Yeah.
Yeah. And then... Yeah, when they met... Like, the Lakers fans always say that they have the advantage because they have LeBron, but these other teams have, like Jokic.
Player, like, legitimately
like
top 10.
Two-time MVP, so it's really not like...
One guy who's like
it's
top
not like
20,
these two teams
but...
have like a fucking... Yeah, it's LeBron, obviously, but it's like... These other teams obviously have a superstar player, or they wouldn't be as good as they were. Like, John Morant's in the top 10 Rangers as well.
Better than him right
the
now.
top 12, top 10.
I'm being honest.
Also, and the team's like way better built. Like, they have a way better built team. Like, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bain. And Jaren Jackson, you can really just put him on
them to be up top.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not going to stop Anthony Davis fully, but that's good enough.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
I don't know, man. If Anthony Davis has
Yeah, I
a
can see
few
that
of
too.
those games where he just doesn't want to do anything, it's going to be
Lakers,
pretty rough for the Lakers.
It's probably... I don't know what they can even do to improve their team anymore.
Especially with Jaren Jackson on him. I could definitely see Anthony Davis having a few of those games where it's like he doesn't want to do anything.
They got as good as they were going to get. And the offseason, nobody... I don't really see anybody... I don't think they're going after Kyrie anymore, so it's like... Nobody moves me. Because if they go after Kyrie, they're basically saying that they don't want to keep Malik Beasley, Vanderbilt, and D'Lo, so...
Yeah.
And they also have to pay Austin Reeves. Yeah. Only
With the way it's
I really
looking for
see
the
Miami
Mavs right now, it would probably be better for
as a spot that's
the
going to try to
Lakers to
sign
end
somebody.
up sticking
They
with
seem
those
they
three
had a pretty disappointing
rather
year.
than get rid of
We
them.
can talk about them next. But I can see Miami trying to make a splash move just because they've been disappointing this year. But the problem is that they would have to trade Tyler Hero. And I don't know how much better they're going to get because they're like, oh, we have to trade Tyler Hero and we're going to have to give up a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
And they also have to probably move Duncan Robinson because it's like, yeah.
Oh, so if we were to do a sign and trade with like Kyrie Irving, I wouldn't mind Tyler Hero in Dallas.
Yeah. I was talking about more
If
Damian
it
Lillard.
came down to a sign and trade, I
But-
wouldn't mind Tyler Hero here. I mean, obviously I like Kyrie, but I mean Tyler Hero is probably the next best thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, man. If I could get Tyler Hero, I'd be happy, honestly.
Yeah, they would. I just,
Oh well, I mean that makes sense. I would rather have Kyrie anyways, but they could go after Dame. Honestly, bro, Dame in Miami would go crazy.
yeah, the problem is that with that trade, I think
Him
would want
and
Bam
Jimmy Butler, I feel
Adebayo.
like would get
I don't
along
think they would
so
want Tyler
well.
Hero.
They'd be like trying to outcompete each other to see who gets to the gym earlier. And I tell you, Miami would love that. I don't
think that would
care
work.
what Portland
With them too?
wants,
I don't
bro.
know.
I mean,
I think Bam's-
Miami's got to make that deal
I think
happen.
I was just them two. I think the other team is still better.
Even though they
than them.
wouldn't
Like,
have
I'll
any
clearly
front
take
court,
Boston
they
and
would be
I'll
stuck
100%
with
take
Kevin Love still.
Milwaukee because
You need to get
you're gonna have
Dame
Dame
and
and Butler.
Jimmy
But what the
on
fuck are
that
you gonna do with the
same
rest of the roster? Because it's gonna be like Dame Butler. Yeah, but
You don't think so?
well, those
You
teams
still
were
got
pretty
Eric
good. They were-
Spoelstra there.
That bubble,
I mean,
that
Eric
bubble year was
Spoelstra's
a bubble
made
year though.
teams
I'm not.
work with. I mean,
not
it seems
100%
like
putting
they're
in the
less
bubble, but it's
talented
like-
than the other teams in the West.
Yeah, I think the
Eric
bubble.
Spoelstra still
Yeah,
gets into
I
the
think the
conference
bubble still
finals.
had something to
A
do
few
with it
years
that
ago,
year.
even
though,
took
when they
them
made
all
it
the
all
way
way.
to the
That's just my
finals.
personal opinion. But
So don't
last year they
doubt
had a pretty
on
good
Eric
team. Last year
Spoelstra.
wasn't some roster where there was just like, yeah, I'm taking these less talented guys. Last year was pretty good. It's just this year they regressed.
They were
because
a
they're getting
4
old.
seed.
Like Kyle Lowry, he got old. They lost PJ Tucker. He got old. Duncan Robinson, waste of money. So that's starting Kevin Love. So it's basically this year is when the roster really got worse.
Yeah. He got old. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to need to add a bit of front court, 'cause especially if you get rid of Bam Adebayo. But I could still see Miami doing some damage
Oh
down there in
no,
the
Dame
East.
just
I would be able to see them
Bam's so
making it
important.
through
I'm not
either
trading Bam or
Milwaukee
anything.
or
He's too important
Yeah,
for me to do
well,
it.
I don't
Like,
know about Boston.
Giannis and Embiid is gonna
I
kill
can see
me.
it making it through
There
either
ain't nobody in
Milwaukee
the
or
there's
Philly,
nobody in
though,
free
if
agency
they
that
were
you're
to
gonna be able to
have Dame.
sign that's gonna be able to keep up with those two dudes. Like you're just gonna it's gonna be like a quick 40. Yeah, but that's just like the Rockets did a small ball thing. That shit didn't work. We had fucking Westbrook and Harden. It didn't work against anybody because we had no real big man after we traded Clint Capella. Even with CP and Harden,
Yeah, but I mean, you
was
won't
still-
be able to keep up with them
we still couldn't
anyways.
guard a big man.
You
That
gotta
was
bring
really
in
why
a
we
guy
lost
like
the Warriors
Dame.
that year, but it was still a reason. It's important. You can't just like look at the Mavs right now with Kyrie and Luka. You think it would be a lot better, but they have no real big. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, and there's no front court guy you're gonna add that's gonna do this to you. Like you need, like you can't trade Bam. Only guy you can trade is Tyler Hero. And I don't know how badly the Blazers are gonna want Hero, in my opinion.
they gotta add some front court.
Yeah, but he's really just he really just reached. I think he reached his he's gonna be like a 22-point per game scorer. That's all he does. He does score and that's it. No rebounding, no assists.
Tyler, I mean, he's still a 20-point per game scorer, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's just
I
becomes a
don't know.
Beal
If you put him
situation.
in Portland,
all
if you
Beal
put him
does.
in Portland, he's gonna
Yeah,
get some
that's
more
all. That's all.
opportunities.
Beal's just a scorer. They don't
probably
do
than he
anything
gets in
else.
Miami.
That's a problem.
If you put him in Portland
Those
with
type
no
of guy.
Dame Lillard, bro, he's gonna be one
Like,
of
they
the
don't
top
do
scorers
anything.
there.
Also,
I think he
scoring.
could maybe get up to like
And that's what Hero
25.
does. He just scores. That's all you need all you need to
Is
do.
just stat padding.
I think Portland's going to be stingy about what they want for him if they even trade him. So
Yeah.
Let's talk about this game though because we're just getting off topic. So New York at Miami or Miami at New York. New York took a
That's
dub.
the score.
They separated themselves really with this win. They had a bad loss last week against them, but now they're 4 games separated. So it's pretty much locked up. The New York's at the top. They got the 6th seed at least. Or not the 6th seed, the 5th seed. Because Brooklyn and Miami are still fighting for number 6. So, New York, nobody really played. Well, there was only really 2 guys that played good in New York. Quentin Grimes at 22. Emmanuel Quigley at 24. I'm excited to see Emmanuel Quigley hopefully start next year. So I think he should be starting. It's because they're paying RJ Barrett too much money. They have to bench Emmanuel Quigley. Yeah. Because what I would really do right here is I would probably run Jalen Brunson at point guard, Quigley at shooting guard, and I'd put, you could probably Grimes has been more valuable this year
to keep him on the bench.
So I'd probably put Barrett on the bench and Grimes at small forward, but they ain't gonna bench Barrett. Yeah, they're not
Quigley at the 2.
So so maybe Quigley. The only way Quigley's probably gonna be able to get to his fuller potential is probably if he doesn't stay there. But that probably won't happen until like his contract expires though.
Like a 6th man? So, they can't.
And on the Miami side, Butler didn't really play good. 12 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. I saw Butler. Josh Hart was trying to say bye to Butler at the end of the game. Or I forgot what they did at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like Butler just completely ignored Josh Hart. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, Bam didn't really do much either. He had 9 points, 4 for 10 from the field, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Gabe Vincent was leading scorer, 21 points. Tyler Hero had 16 points, but he shot 16 shots. He was 6 for 16, 2 for 10 from 3. Duncan Robinson actually got minutes this game, 12 points. So, Duncan Robinson's like a good shooter, but he can't do anything else either. Like, he really can't do anything else. He can't even. That's why he doesn't play anymore. I don't know why Miami gave him that contract. That was just dumb. Yeah. I think they should have known. Okay, no, he's still a good shooter. That's all he was originally. But they should have known if they weren't going to want him to not pay him. But it just seemed
he had a good run for a while.
It just seemed like they paid him just to pay him.
They thought he was more valuable than what he actually was.
You already knew what he was going to do. He doesn't play defense. You see the dude's build? He ain't playing no defense. So, like he's not going to be a playmaker.
That's true.
He's not going to get you even rebounds. Look at you like 1 or 2 rebounds. That's at most. Maybe an assist, but that's it. Duncan Robinson's like a scorer, just 3-point shooter. Doesn't play defense or anything. So I don't know what they got. I don't know what they thought when they paid him. So it was pretty dumb because he's just been the last 2 years basically. He's just been riding the bench. The last 3 years now, he's just been riding the bench, and he's getting paid a lot of money. So it's like Davis Bertans too. Davis Bertans just gets paid to ride off the bench.
I don't know.
He's getting paid like 17 mil. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like ever since the finals run?
Yeah, Washington.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
He's getting paid 15 mil. Like around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, around
Who
there.
got on that contract? Washington did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible contract, if I'm being honest. How
right.
much is Duncan getting paid? Well, like 12, no?
And we can talk about I'll talk about one more game. We really don't talk about these teams as much.
Yeah, it's still a waste of money.
Detroit, Oklahoma. It was actually a pretty close game. Detroit had like let me see.
So yeah,
they had
New
7
York
guys
really
and
separated themselves
double-digit scoring.
in that one.
This doesn't really happen usually for them. So Wiseman had 14 points, 11 rebounds. Wiseman's been fine. I just like how people overreact to Wiseman. It's like, oh, Wiseman has 15 points and 12 rebounds. Oh yeah, because he's actually getting playing time now. Like it's not like he was a complete bum, but in Golden State, like they're like making it seem like like now he's all like he's really good. Like he's all right. Like in Golden State, he just wasn't getting playing time. So obviously now he's getting playing time. He's playing like 35 minutes a game now. So obviously, if you didn't put up any stats, if you didn't put up at least 10 rebounds and you're that big and you're the starting center, then yeah, I'd be a little worried a little worried if you play 35 minutes and don't do anything. So yeah, it's just funny to me how they try to make it on Twitter. They try to make it's like these crazy stat lines, but it's really not. So he had 14 points, 11 rebounds today. Yeah. Yeah, Killian Hayes was actually in the starting lineup. God damn this This is like this
How
Detroit
much did
lineup
he
is
put
like so disappointing. Even when Cade comes, like, I don't understand how Cade's gonna save this.
I mean, yeah, that's solid, but I mean, if you play that many minutes,
a bunch of
it's
the
kind of
rejects,
expected.
like Marvin Bagley and James Wiseman. Those two guys were like rejects, and they got sent. They got sent away from their teams. Yeah, yeah. So they're both rejects. Wiseman probably still has a chance. They paid Bagley a decent contract too. I think it was like a 3-year, $35 million contract. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
You got paid decently. Killian Hayes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killian Hayes is gonna get fucking. As soon as his contract expires, he's done in the league, for sure. Yeah.
Oh damn.
He's terrible. Jaden Ivey had a pretty good game in the league. Team in 2024, 9-2. Off the bench, they had Court. Yeah, they got him. And they're gonna get another top 3 pick this year, more than likely. Hopefully, if they land in the draft. Yeah, it's first year in the league.
I mean, at least I still got him. I still got Ivy putting up a
I thought he
solid
was gonna
16.
average, like, to be honest, as soon as Cade Cunningham went down, I thought he was gonna be averaging like 20.
This is his first year in the league.
Yeah, but
right. That's your first year in the league, putting up a solid.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're doing over there. So
16, 4,
off the bench,
5.
they have guys I don't even know who they are. Eugene Omare. I don't know who that
pretty
is.
solid for a rookie.
To be honest with you, I think Jalen Durant should be getting more minutes than Wiseman. I don't know why they did this.
You thought they'd run the offense?
I don't know why. I guess they wanted to take the chance on Wiseman, but it's like they drafted Jalen Durant with the 16th pick. He's pretty good already. So I don't know. Like, they're gonna have 2 big men that basically do the same shit. One of them's just gonna be a waste completely. And it seems like they like Wiseman more because ever since Wiseman's come, he's been getting like 35 minutes a game. And he's been starting. Yeah. So I think it's worse to waste the 16th overall pick. Like the Rockets got Şengün with the 16th overall pick, and that's really decent pick. Durant could have probably been a pretty good center as well. So yeah, RJ Hampton also another reject. RJ Hampton, 12 points. They have some rejects on this roster from other teams. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a third different team now. He got traded from Denver to Orlando, and he got waived. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about RJ Hampton too. God damn.
And he got waived by Orlando, and he signed with Detroit. So
that's crazy, bro. And he only got drafted like 3 years ago too, didn't he? In the same class. So he's been in 3 teams in 3 years. Holy shit, bro. He got waived by Orlando. God damn. Yeah, that's
basically,
bro, what the
basically
hell?
what it is.
So they got all reject squad.
On the Thunder side,
all
they had 5 guys in double digit scoring off the bench.
They end up working out. Points. And then now they go to
Josh
Detroit
Giddey,
to try to
18.7
revitalize
assists, 5
their
rebounds.
career.
Isaiah Joe had 12. Lou Dort had 20. And then Jalen Williams had 27. He also did a game winner. His only 3-point shot that he made the whole game was the game winner, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, it was a pretty... Yeah, Oklahoma, with this win, they're still in the play-in. So yeah, they have let me see the next couple games. They got Indiana, Phoenix, Golden State, and Jazz, so it's not the easiest schedule, but it's not the hardest, so probably be like 2-2 more than likely after those games. All right. That's probably going to do it for most of the games today. We're going to get into our preview. We're going to talk about Thursday's games and Friday's games. There's only 2 games today because it's MLB opening day, so only 2 games today. But they're actually pretty interesting games. At least one of them is really interesting. Boston at Milwaukee. Yeah. I'm gonna pick Milwaukee.
Yeah, that one should be a good one.
I would pick them usually by Neal's win because
they're both fighting
there's still a chance Philly can
in the West,
beat out Boston
in the East.
The second seed because they
Milwaukee's
play again.
Already
they play
3
again
games ahead though, so they'll probably end up locking up that number 1 seed.
Yeah, they would need to win that one. So I need Milwaukee to hand Boston this loss. I was gonna pick them either way. Yeah, I was gonna pick Milwaukee either way, but I can see Milwaukee losing though because they've been playing these shitty teams, so maybe they're just gonna get caught off guard.
Philly would need to win that one.
Yeah. All right. Then New Orleans at Denver.
Yeah.
Is the next game. Yeah, I got Denver too. I'm not picking New Orleans. And for Friday's games, a lot more games.
They finally get a good team.
So here we go. Chicago at Charlotte.
Right. Yeah, give me Boston.
I'm gonna take Chicago.
Give me Boston. All right, I got Denver.
Okay, then Toronto and Philly. Yeah, they have been winning. All right. Then Toronto and Philly. I'm gonna take Philadelphia.
Yeah, Chicago makes sense.
And then Orlando.
Charlotte's actually been witty.
I'm gonna take Orlando
somehow, some way. But yeah, give me Chicago.
Yeah. And OKC at Indiana.
Yeah, I gotta go Philadelphia.
I'm gonna take OKC.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't like Washington. I don't like taking Washington anymore.
Okay. Next game, New York at Cleveland.
Okay, you know what? For this one, I'm gonna go Indiana then.
I'm gonna take
OKC is coming off a pretty big game. Actually, that was on.
I don't know if I'm gonna take.
Oh, you know what? Give me Indiana, anyways.
I was gonna take New York,
yeah,
but
that
they're
was pretty
Cleveland.
nice.
So I'm probably gonna
go
with. Yeah, I'm probably
gonna
take
Cleveland on that one.
And then Atlanta at Brooklyn.
I do like New York though. Ah, man, that's tough.
This is actually a pretty good game too because they're both the same range of teams. You know, Brooklyn, they played pretty bad against the Rockets the other night, so they almost lost that game. I'm gonna take. Yeah, they're still able to win. Yeah, they are, but Brooklyn. I watched Brooklyn's games. They really don't have a fucking. Their crowd is not really that good. But even when they had the big three, so
they were still able to win.
Yeah, it's not really.
They're gonna be exciting. In New York. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Utah at Boston. You see, this is like a.
Oh, damn.
I can see Utah winning this game, especially since Boston's playing back to back.
It's still terrible.
I can see them getting caught off guard by Utah. Maybe they went on Thursday and they get caught off guard. But I can't think Utah or Boston. So
all right, I'm gonna go with Brooklyn.
I think Boston. Yeah, like it could happen. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Utah won that game.
Yeah,
just because of the
back-to-back games. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, against one night in Milwaukee too.
I gotta go Boston. So, yeah,
that first game then
Boston takes.
I can see them losing. But I'm pretty sure they lost the Jazz earlier too, a couple of times. I think the Jazz and the Magic always beat them. I wouldn't be surprised either.
The back-to-back.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they always beat them. They always beat them. I don't know why. All right, LA and Minnesota. I'm gonna take Minnesota.
The Jazz and the Magic.
Okay. Detroit's at Houston. This is the first time I get to pick Houston. This is the first time I get to pick Houston and I actually feel a little confidence in picking them. So I'm going to take Houston.
Yeah. They're in Minnesota. I'm going to take the Lakers on this one. I'm going to take the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the game of the night.
Yeah. Jalen Green always goes...
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I like Houston's team a lot.
Always does crazy against the best teams, too. Like, especially with teams like this.
Houston's actually drafted.
That's when he drops like 40.
Not like Detroit.
That's when he plays these fucking shitty teams. They don't play any defense either.
Oh, I mean, I guess... Yeah, Houston, they got Sengun, Jalen Green. Yeah, I like those guys.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Houston for that game.
Yeah.
All right, then the Clippers at Memphis. I think Memphis bounces back. I don't think they lose back-to-back.
Damn. So Jalen Green could just go crazy.
Yeah. Sacramento at Portland. Yeah, I'm taking Sacramento. It's not much to say.
They get a rematch. I don't think they lose to the same team twice. I'm gonna take Memphis on that one.
Yeah. And San Antonio Golden State. That's Golden State.
They just ran this game back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the Kings won by 40.
And also, this could be the game of the night.
I'm never going for the Trailblazers again this year.
Yeah, Denver
so give me the Kings.
Phoenix.
I'm not picking the Spurs either for the rest of the season, so give me Golden State.
Yeah.
This one should be a good one, though.
They played it. Yeah, I'm going to take Phoenix. I forgot about that.
Actually, hold on. Denver also
I need Denver to lose, too.
Back-to-back, right?
Help Embiid.
They also played today.
Embiid get his MVP.
Okay.
As long as Embiid, I think Embiid just needs to play his rest of the games without missing. It's fine.
Okay, I'll take Denver then.
They did their shit, and then Embiid edged out.
Pretty late start.
Jokic by 5 points because they did their voting shit. He edged them out a little bit. I think if Embiid just plays, he just has to play his rest of his games. Because the only reason he got back Yeah, the only reason he got tied up again is because he missed on Monday. But I think if he just plays the rest of his game, I think he's fine. So, yeah, that's basically it for the. Yeah, I think they would have played both the same though. To be honest with you, but yeah, it would have been worse if that. It would have been worse if that happened. Yeah, if he got outplayed by Jokic on Monday,
you think it would have been worse if he had actually played on Monday and Jokic still
ignored the last game that
him?
they played and be like, oh yeah, Jokic is better, and they would have just said Jokic is winning MVP. Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been worse if that happened, but yeah, he didn't play that game, so I think he's safe though. I think he'll probably win and stuff as long as he just plays the rest of the season.
I know. Yeah.
All right. I wanted to bring up some quick NFL news. We're gonna talk about just two quick signings. We're not really gonna talk about them quick. For long. I mean, we're gonna talk about Calais Campbell going to the Falcons and Marvin Jones going back to the Lions. I just wanted to talk about Marvin Jones because of it's funny because of what is it called? He replaced DJ Chark in Jacksonville, and now he's replacing DJ Chark in Detroit. So it's pretty funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was also in Jacksonville for like 3 years too.
So, that's true.
Yeah, he's had a pretty
going back to
lengthy
Detroit
career
after what? Didn't
so yeah,
he was there for like
another receiver
3-4 years.
Add to the receiving core. They really don't need to add.
Coming back now, that could be a.
They really don't need to add anybody else. They're pretty good right there. They have Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's the number one, so they're fine.
Oh,
and Calais Campbell's he's a veteran. It's pretty much all. He's not the best. The Falcons probably still need to add another edge rusher in the draft still, because Calais Campbell really doesn't move me at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Just probably retire after this next season. So yeah. We can we're gonna do something a little fun here.
I mean, right now
we're gonna talk about WrestleMania. We're gonna do WrestleMania preview.
But I mean, he's not gonna be there for long.
We'll see how it turns out. Even though we're basically probably gonna pick the same people, but let me just
Yeah, but I mean, it's still pretty cool to get into the matches still. We already know what the opening night match is going to be, so while you pull up the rest of the card, it's already been announced. John Cena versus Austin Theory is going to kick off night 1 of WrestleMania. I think we know who's winning this match. I mean, A-Town down. Austin Theory, yeah, I don't see any way he loses to Cena, because Cena's not going to be around for too long, especially since it's for the U.S. title. Cena's going to show up for one night. I think he wants to put over Austin Theory because he knows like he's one of the future of the company. And I'd say it's a great moment for Theory, man, because I'd tell you, to fight the guy that you've been looking up to since, I'd say he's pretty much a guy who the younger generation looked up to, a guy into wrestling because.
And him,
so
John Cena winning. And on Monday, he does an open challenge and he loses to somebody else. That's coming back, or a new guy.
I'd say Cena putting him over is the only way that this match can go, really.
Yeah, but I think that could happen. Some people think that's going to happen, really.
For real?
But I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Yeah. I don't know if you know who this is. It's Jay White. Do you know who that is? I don't think you know who that is.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Nah, he's like some guy he's a guy from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And he might go to WWE.
Oh, damn. So
and
he just drops it the next night on Raw.
He's a pretty big deal over there. So if you come over here, he's not just going to go to NXT. He'd be like an actual guy on the main roster.
Jay White.
But, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so
the only problem is that Jay White's a heel. Like, he's a really heel. So it was kind of... Yeah,
damn.
It would... Yeah. Yeah, but I'm probably going to go with Austin Theory. So,
and that would probably be a feud between him and Theory, then, wouldn't it?
John Cena. I want John Cena to win, but I don't think so. All right. Yeah.
Damn. So it would have made sense to have him in Theory.
Yeah. And then talking about some of Let's talk about one of the matches
Bro,
I'm really not excited for.
I honestly really want
Becky
Austin
Lynch,
Theory to win. Yeah,
Lita,
just because
Trish
I'd say
Stratus,
that'd be a
versus
great
the
moment for
Damage
him,
Control.
bro.
That's one of the
Like,
matches
for
I'm really
real.
not excited for. Kind of. Nah. Lita and Trish Stratus are pretty old already. I don't really like the wrestling that much anymore. It's kind of
I'm really not excited for.
Yeah, I don't really like the wrestling. I don't really think they're that good anymore. Yeah, but I think Damage Control's gonna win.
You're not really into that one?
Yeah, I think that's...
Oh, yeah, they are pretty old, yeah. That's a nice story. Yeah. I want Damage Control to win. Okay, let's say everything is clean. I think WWE might give the baby faces the win just because it would make them feel like it would make the whole crowd pop and give everybody some nostalgia, like all the older fans watching some nostalgia. Personally, I would want Damage Control to win, but the only way I can see Damage Control winning is like if Trish Stratus was to turn on Becky and Lita.
It would be pretty. They would just bury them. They would just bury them if they lost again because they're losing to 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds almost. So yeah, it would be like a burying.
Yeah. I really hope not. Yeah. I know, yeah.
All right.
You know how they would play it off, though? It's like, they're the greatest that this company's ever had, so they could play it off. So they don't have to, like, completely bury them.
I'm probably going to take...
The Damage Control winning, it's got to be the right move,
though. Yeah, because Edge and Becky... not Becky Lynch. Beth Phoenix, they beat Finn Balor in a...
Oh, that one's gonna go hard. Chamber. Yeah, that one's gonna go hard.
Yeah, so I don't think they're gonna lose again. I don't think
it's gotta be the Demon. Yeah,
he's a demon as well. He hasn't lost. He has lost one match and it's been to Roman Reigns. So I don't think he loses to Edge. I think Edge puts him over.
Finn and Rhea. Yeah. Yeah, Finn has to get over on this one. Finn's doing some of the best. Like, this is probably the best Finn has done since I can't even remember. I mean, he does some good work in NXT, but as far as like his main roster, it's probably the best Finn Balor has been in a long time, bro. And you need to really let Finn continue to carry on this momentum. There's no better person to do it with than Edge. Edge has proven he could have a great match with pretty much anybody. And then you take two of the top stars in the company. You got the Demon. I tell you, this could really help Finn Balor and the Judgment Day really get to really move forward as a group. I think that's what Edge wanted when he started Judgment Day, to take some of the younger guys and really help them get to the next level. And now he's actually doing that as an opponent. So I tell you, you've seen the momentum Judgment Day has gotten over the past few months, really. So I tell you, Rhea's been going crazy.
Funny. You said that you played
Dom's in a big feud right now. Damian Priest does good 30s. When they need him. He's not really in anything important right now, though. But
he is
Finn needs to win this one. With all due respect to Edge.
Let's go over these two matches. I'm really not excited for. I really don't give a shit about these matches. It's Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalia and Shotzi Blackheart.
He's actually not.
Ronda Rousey.
He's younger than Edge.
Shayna Baszler, Chelsea Green.
He's younger than Edge.
I don't really give a shit at all about this match. So it's probably gonna be Ronda. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the showcases.
It's gonna be them.
Yeah.
All right, then the next match. This match is a little bit more entertaining, but I don't really care either. Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders.
For the sake of it, I mean, I'm pretty sure we know
it's probably
Ronda,
gonna be
Shayna.
Braun Strowman, Ricochet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I could see that happening. Possibly the Viking Raiders. They've been building them up pretty nicely lately. I can't see the Profits winning. They've been around for a while. Even though the Viking Raiders have been around for a while, but they're kind of in a new gimmick right now. That's why I say the Viking Raiders. And Alpha Academy is probably going to get broken up pretty soon. Otis is heading to Maximum Male Models.
I think,
so,
what is it called? I think Braun
He
jumped
did, but I
because
mean,
they're most of the popular
Maxime
out of all
Dupri's
these guys.
still scouting him.
Yeah.
So I'd say Otis still gets distracted by it. I feel
I
like
just don't
he
see
ends
them
up
losing.
eventually maximum male models.
All right. Then in the next match, Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. You know, Dominic Mysterio's actually improved a lot.
Probably, yeah.
The last few months.
They're really over with like the
since he's been a heel.
younger fans.
I thought originally Rey was going to retire after this WrestleMania, especially since he's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. So I thought for sure he was going to lose to Dominic. But he said he's still going to wrestle until he's like 50. So I don't think Dominic gets to win over his dad yet. I think eventually it's going to happen. He'll probably do it to retire him. But I thought he was retiring already, but apparently he's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I see
he still wants to
Rey's
wrestle.
probably going to beat him this time. At least because they're probably going to wrestle again. Like a couple of... Yeah, they're probably going to wrestle again. And I think that whenever it's his last match,
he still wants
that's probably when
wrestling.
Dominic should beat Rey. Because, yeah. That's my opinion.
You think they'll run it back? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah, I get where you're coming from with there. I get where you're coming from that standpoint. It does make sense. Honestly, though, I really don't think Rey would actually want to beat Dominic. Like, I feel like Rey's the type of guy who would refuse to, like, take a win over Dominic. I'm pretty sure, like, there's no way
I think it'll be fine if they were going to fight again. Like
over Dominic, in my
it's
opinion.
Not like boxing or something, so you know
you're
going to fight
Dominic
again.
has to win this match.
It's a storyline. So it's like
I don't think Rey would allow it. I don't think Rey would like genuinely allow himself to win.
Dominic's going to get over.
It has to be Dominic.
Yeah, I think eventually Dominic he's probably going to want to wear the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So I think eventually that's what you do. But I don't think it would make sense to get on the mask, especially since he's a heel right now. So I think they should probably do it again when Dominic's a face. So they could fight each other when he's a face and wear the mask like that, and so Rey can retire. So I think that to me would be like the better storyline right now.
Yeah.
But to me it would just be because Dominic's basically just been shitting on Rey Mysterio for like the last 8 months. So I don't know. Yeah, so
yeah. So you could like actually pass it down to him.
So I was picking Dominic, I'm picking Rey. All right, then let me go back up here. Next match.
It's been months, yeah.
Let's just get the women's titles out
Ever
of
since
the way.
Clash at the Castle.
Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I'm gonna pick Asuka. I'm already tired of Bianca Belair. Yeah, I'm tired of her, to be honest with you. She's been champion for like a year. They're building Asuka. They've been building Asuka. She came back to her old gimmick from when she was in Japan. So I don't think she loses because then it would just be It would have been pointless the last couple of months because they were building Asuka.
It literally has been a year. It literally has been a year.
After she came back. So I think it would be pretty pointless if she does this and then she just loses. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. As a challenger, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, it's a bit tougher for me. I could still see Bianca winning, but the only problem with that is if Bianca wins, there's really nobody left to challenge her for the foreseeable future. There's not really too many storylines you can make if Bianca Belair keeps on winning. I mean, yeah, she'll be a dominant champion, but I mean, she's had a good run. Maybe she could get back at it like at SummerSlam or something, but she could run that angle like she did with Becky Lynch where she's still fighting to get the title back. Yeah, she did pretty good in that role the last time. So she could get back at it. Asuka, yeah, I think it does make sense from a business standpoint. You got a lot more storylines that you could run out of that. And like you said, Asuka, she's been repackaged.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty pointless to waste her right now. So I could see Asuka winning this match. It's probably going to involve like some mist or something because I really can't see Bianca just like straight up losing cleanly.
Yeah.
So I think she gets some of that mist involved and ends up pinning Bianca Belair and takes the title. Oh, that one's obvious, right? That one's obvious. It's got to be Rhea. Yeah, it has to be Rhea.
You know, I'm concerned because
Rhea's
they're going to have
probably
as
the
many
best
championship
woman in the
changes.
roster. Like
gonna
the
fucking
past
if Asuka
few
really
months.
loses to Bianca, I think that's
the only way it
gonna
ends is Rhea
be a mistake.
Rhea Ripley winning this
To
match.
me.
That's the only way it could possibly end.
Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I just think it's time for Bianca to lose because she hasn't lost in a whole year. So I think it's time.
I think so.
I don't really think
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take anybody else seriously enough.
Asuka's gimmick right now. I mean,
she's gonna lose. Eventually, she's gonna lose. It's gonna be somebody worse than Asuka. So
cleanly,
because Rio's gonna win, unless it's like to Becky Lynch, but that's like the same match. I've never wrestled. They wrestled last year, so yeah. I don't think. And Charlotte,
yeah,
she's not on that level anymore.
yeah.
All right,
they've already wrestled
you know,
twice.
this is a pretty funny match. Brock Lesnar
match. Bianca's won twice.
You know, Brock.
I really thought Bayley had a shot,
leave
but they just buried her
if he
twice.
retires after fighting Omos, it's gonna be pretty sad. So if he loses, I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, it's funny. It's pretty. Omos is actually pretty.
Oh yeah,
he's like a meme on Twitter and all that stuff. That's the only reason people like him. Yeah, he's like a meme
to put over.
So, yeah, I'm probably picking Brock Lesnar. I don't think
Omos as a retirement match.
Yeah, or Omos.
He's a meme on Twitter. I don't think Brock Lesnar could lose. Oh man, it just really disappoints me, bro. Because I mean, they should have honestly, they could have just let the Lashley and Lesnar storyline play out to WrestleMania. It would have been one of the hottest feuds like on the roster. But they keep on putting him in like just some BS finishes, bro. And they could have kept it going. I don't know why they wanted to get Bray Wyatt involved with Bobby Lashley. That didn't make sense from the beginning. They could have just let Lashley and Lesnar continue into WrestleMania. I mean, they had built up all this heat for like the past year already. This is a match that fans have been wanting to see for a long, long time. Like a long, long time. They were like 2008 or something like that. So even when like an MMA match or something, because they were both in MMA at the same points, like they've never really crossed paths. So they could have had like a legit match right here in Los Angeles. It would have been the perfect time.
Yeah, Lashley's not going to be on the card either because Bray Wyatt got injured.
A bit
upset. He's not going to be able to compete.
So, but as far as Lashley versus Omos goes, not Lashley. Lesnar versus Omos
like
goes, it's got to be
he's not
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Was he injured or
but they want
heard
Omos
it was like some
to be
medical illness or like
they want him to be like the big show attraction. That's what they want him to be. Only way he's gonna get there.
So,
he's actually been at WrestleMania the last few years.
Wasting Lashley on a freaking
last year he fought Lashley, and I
think
last year before that, I think he was in the Royal Rumble shit. It was something like that. He was on WrestleMania in some way. So I don't remember that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, the thing is, with Vince, I could have seen it though. It seems like Vince really wanted to push him, especially when they gave him
don't like
MVP
him. A lot of people don't like him. He's like one of the most popular guys.
Ever since Triple H took over creative, bro, you haven't really seen too much out of Omos. He'll just come out every once in a while and have a squash match.
One of them had like 17 million views.
Anything meaningful since Braun Strowman.
Yeah, so he's pretty. I'm telling you, he's pretty popular on Twitter. They actually, he's like a meme guy, but they actually like him. So, yeah.
For real?
So he's actually pretty popular right now. All right, then Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't think Seth Rollins is gonna lose. I don't think. Yeah, especially the way. Yeah, that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think they're gonna. Logan Paul's been like getting the upper hand on Seth Rollins most of the time, last couple of weeks. So I don't think they're gonna have Seth Rollins lose. I think he wins.
It's gonna be a good match though, bro. Give Logan Paul his credit, bro. He could be like really wrestle. He could put on a show.
Yeah, I don't think you can lose Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Cause I think. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna have Logan Paul
Seth
beat anybody.
Even though Seth is like one of those guys on the roster
for a while, maybe he'll
could take a loss and like
I don't think he'll ever beat the higher tier guys. I feel like he's still he'll get wins over guys that are like lower tier, like the Miz, obviously, like guys like that. But then I don't think they're gonna have him beat guys like Seth Rollins or obviously he didn't lose to Roman Reigns. Yeah.
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 I wouldn't be surprised if Logan Paul won, to be honest. That way they could like build him up as like a legitimate threat
All right.
or something, even
And
though
then,
he's like just part time.
the
But
next
yeah,
matches,
I still see Seth
probably the
winning.
matches
I'm just saying I
maybe
wouldn't
not
be
the
surprised if
one of
Logan
them I'm
Paul
really
won.
excited for. The other
So
one,
like, so
probably
he
the
could be
third
like
most
a
excited for.
legitimate threat to
The
anybody.
tag team championships on the line, undisputed tag team championships, Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Yeah, I think the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will win. I think the match ends up. I'm pretty sure it's like perfect booking. Like Sami Zayn pins Jey Uso.
That one's gonna be nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh man, yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense.
This is what,
oh boy, yeah. I love the Usos, bro, but I think it has to go with Sami Zayn and KO. I think it has to, right? Yeah. Especially like from a storyline standpoint, bro.
Pretty bad WrestleMania.
Like
they don't have Sami
Zayn and Jey Uso
I know
in
the crowd's gonna be
final
booing
minutes.
Because
let's say Jimmy and KO,
it's gonna happen.
Going at it like on the side, and then you're just left in the ring with Sami and Jay.
Like it makes this is the way the storyline's
like
been built for this to happen. And if they're just gonna ruin Sami Zayn if they don't have him win. If he loses again, like he already lost to Roman, I don't think he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
To the Usos. I think the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are gonna win. All right, then the final match. Yeah, the final match.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, but
that was gonna be a good match. They're still keeping Rhea and Charlotte as the main event, or damn it, bro. I don't think they get that nobody wants to see Charlotte in the main event.
I don't think they do official. Yeah, I don't think
they were forced into changing it last year so that way they could have KO and Stone Cold. I know they wanted to have Ronda and Charlotte last year, and they were forced out of that one. The Rhea and all I've seen though is that like Rhea and Charlotte were supposed to be the main event.
But Charlotte, so
I don't want to see that though. I mean, Rhea and Charlotte would be a good match, not as a main event though. We've already seen that match a few times. It doesn't need to be a main event.
So it should probably be the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I think, in my opinion, it should be KO and Sami.
Yeah, it's probably be Charlotte
Usos as a main event of night one.
All right, the final match that we're going to talk about.
We don't even need to
match
get
I'm most excited for: Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE. Oh yeah, I forgot about that match. That I forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I passed by it. That's why. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pick Sheamus. Sheamus is gonna pin Drew McIntyre, and he's gonna become a Grand Slam champion.
Hold on, you forgot the IC match. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew.
Yeah, I think Sheamus has been there forever. They're gonna give it to him. I don't think. Yeah, nothing happens to Gunther. This has been pretty ever since
and they
Drew
protect Gunther.
Yeah, it was
they could let him.
Yeah,
they could let him pin McIntyre to protect.
Yeah,
Gunther too.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I think Gunther has to move on
Grand Slam.
from the IC Championship without getting pinned. Yeah. So this is the only way you're gonna do that because eventually he has to go up to like the WWE title and all that stuff.
Thought, he was gonna end up pinning.
So this is the only way you do it is by him not actually getting pinned. Because technically he does lose the match, but he doesn't actually get pinned, so he's still not gonna be pinned. So, and you could probably
it's a world title picture.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go with Sheamus, pinning Drew to win the belt.
And you get to keep Drew and Sheamus as one of the hottest feuds on SmackDown. And they always put on bangers.
I don't remember.
Man. Shoot. Yeah, you do have a point. You do have a solid point. I'm just go with Gunther, just because I think they want him to break the Honky Tonk Man's record. Like, how long was the record for Honky Tonk? I don't even know. But, yeah. I know Gunther's probably, like, getting close to it.
Yeah, to be honest with you,
I can
I'm picking most of the betting favorites right now, so...
have Gunther break that record. and keep
Well,
him
most of the
looking
guys, I'm
dominant.
picking
for
most
the
of the betting
time
theories.
being.
I'm also picking most
Even
of
though
the
I
guys
can't
like
see where you're coming from.
I
Though.
don't know. Most of, like
really
I
can't
watch
see
all
where
the
you're
YouTube
coming
videos
from.
and all that shit, so I already know where mostly everybody is really thinking. That's what I'm leaning towards.
For
All
real?
right, let's go to the final match. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know though. Last year, Ronda Rousey was a -700 favorite to beat
Yeah.
Charlotte. I thought that was a lock, and that didn't happen. Who else was it?
yeah.
I think it was
That's why I
Omos.
just don't.
Omos was favored
I don't
against
know. I just
Bobby
think Gunther's
Lashley.
gonna have to
I forgot how much. I
move
don't
on
know if it was
from
like
the
too
title,
crazy,
'cause-
but yeah, Omos ended up losing that one.
because like if you
So,
want
I
him to
don't
fight
know,
Brock Lesnar, it's
sometimes-
not gonna be for the IC
Some of
title.
the
It's
ones
gonna
you
be,
think
like,
would
for a
be
match.
obvious, it doesn't even
That's a
go
match I
that
want to see
way.
personally. Because I would rather, I would want to see. I don't want to see. It just wouldn't make sense because I don't want to see Gunther get
That
pinned
makes
and he
sense,
fights Brock
yeah.
Lesnar because like who's gonna pin him for the IC belt? That's really that capable. Not really anybody.
Yeah. No, that is, bro.
And
That is.
the final match now. Yeah, then the final match, the match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Yeah, they need to lower that name, man. That's too. I don't like that name.
That's true.
Too low.
That's true.
I don't even like the
Probably not.
Universal name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nobody on
They
his
have to
level.
bring back 2 championships. Because I'm tired of this one thing. I don't like this name either. The undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I don't like that. All right, then Roman Reigns versus Cody. Yeah, I already won with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Well, I feel like they're
They
probably
already
going
know
to change the
it's like,
championship
if
after this
they win,
match.
it's pretty sure Roman's going to lose too. Because people are saying that Roman's going to keep it for 1,000 days, but I don't know. It's also going to be another burial for Cody Rhodes if he loses because it's like he's like the hottest thing in wrestling. And if you have him lose, it's going to... Yeah. I think Roman wants his... Yeah. I think at SummerSlam they're setting up for Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. So
He's the only viable threat right now.
That's what
if he were to lose, bro, Roman Reigns is going to be champion for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I think it's got to be Cody. It's got to be Cody. I
Cody
love
doesn't
Roman,
win, then Jey Uso has to...
I like the reign. I loved everything about it.
I think...
But Cody's the only viable threat. I think
Jey Uso has to be it then.
Now.
Because Jey Uso...
I say if Cody doesn't win...
So it has to
I don't know
him,
who does win.
I don't want that to happen.
To be honest, bro.
I think it'll be better.
Have to wait for MJF to come in 2024
to be Roman
and maybe build him up as a threat.
I don't think Jey Uso can carry with the belts. I don't think he can carry the company with the belts. So I think if they fight at SummerSlam, I think Roman's probably going to lose to Jey Uso too. So Jey Uso can get a little bit of push
Uso as a champion.
Jey Uso's the one that he lost him. He got destroyed by him the first 2 times they wrestled. So
yeah,
probably makes sense for Jey Uso to beat Roman at SummerSlam.
Nah, Cody Rhodes is probably the best option.
Yeah, so I think it's time to finish the bloodline stuff. Yeah, because as soon as I see the Usos lose the belts, I already know it's gonna be for sure Roman. Because it wouldn't make sense unless Roman would just.
That would be a good SummerSlam match, yeah.
Yeah, especially with the way Roman wins his matches most of the time. Now it's like the Usos basically help him, so it wouldn't make sense. Like as soon as the Usos lose, it's pretty much locked that Roman's gonna lose to Cody.
They can't just have Roman walking around with the belts without the Usos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, they built up some viable threats. I mean, I'll give Triple H its credit. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are legitimate threats.
Drew McIntyre was actually pretty.
When was the last time you could see a team that was a legitimate threat to dethrone the Usos? Same thing with Cody and Roman. You haven't seen a legitimate threat to dethrone Roman like this entire time.
Yeah, but those guys were legitimate threats. I didn't think
actually Drew. I could have seen Drew winning that one
either because, like, obviously, but those are guys that put on good matches. Like that's. Yeah,
I didn't think he would win it at the Chamber.
I haven't seen anybody beating Roman Reigns.
So if they wanted to, he could have won the Rumble, but
too much money. This too much money that they're gonna lose out if they don't have Roman Reigns as the champion. He's the face of the company. So I didn't see anybody beating him at WrestleMania.
They actually had you worried for a minute,
because I didn't see anybody beating him anymore. Like they put viable threats, but I didn't see anybody beating him because I already knew that they were gonna want to save it till Mania. So that's why it's time to move on because I'm tired of just saying, "Oh yeah, Roman's gonna win." I'm tired of. Yeah. See, at least with Cody's not gonna have this 3-year reign where he's champion. He's gonna have this. He's gonna have times where it's gonna be a legitimate shot that he could actually lose. So, I don't know. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He probably hold the belt till next Mania.
For a while, I think it's gonna be Cody's like the clear cut guy. I don't know, maybe for like a next year or something.
If they only have one belt,
because
then it's probably be Gunther is gonna win.
I could see that happening.
I mean,
be a
they
bad
only
thing.
keep one
They
belt.
just need to bring back another belt for SmackDown.
I would save it till
because
Mania.
they can't just
have
one belt still.
Maybe if they just want to do it quick and have Cody lose at SummerSlam, I don't think Cody's reign is gonna be that short. Because if he lost at SummerSlam, it'd be like a 5-month reign. So I don't think
they could have him win.
They would have him lose at SummerSlam.
He could win the Royal Rumble.
At SummerSlam, I'd like to see Brock versus Gunther, but that could also be a Mania match. So yeah, it could be both. But yeah, all right. So
I doubt it.
That's gonna do it for today's. That's gonna do it for the WrestleMania predictions, and that's gonna do it for today's show. Thank you guys for watching.
That would be
16th episode or the 17th episode, I don't remember, of the Playmaker Pod. So please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. All right. Peace out.